This video is going to demonstrate a take-home low back program. The first thing we're going to start with is actually a breathing exercise to just try to reset the system, reset your posture, and take some tension off that back. So we're going to start off right here on the ground. Arms are up right here together, and I'm relaxing my head here. I'm going to take deep breaths in through the belly, trying to push my belly through the ground. And as the belly presses through the ground, then I'm going to try to expand up through the back and through the ribs. The tempo on this breathing is extremely important. So as I go into the breathing, I'm focused on 4 to 6 seconds on my breath in, a 2 to 4 second hold at the top, and 4 to 6 seconds again on my breath back out. So overall, you're looking at about 15 to 20 seconds per breath from start to finish. You're gonna practice this technique for 5 minutes. It's called crocodile breathing. So I'm laying down right here, my head is relaxed, I'm pushing in through the belly, breathe in 4 to 6 seconds. Hold it at the top. And breathe out, relaxing it back into the ground. Again, breathing in, 4 to 6 seconds coming up. Slow 4 to 6 on the way back down. When I finish through my breathing, I'm going to go into some mobility and press back into a child's pose stretch. Holding myself down here into the ground, trying to get my butt back on my heels, and stretch it down there through the low back. When I release this stretch, I'm going to relax it forward, press and arch up, pressing through the ground, leaning in on the hips, before I come back and sit back into the next stretch. When I finish through the child's pose stretch with my knees in, I'm going to put my knees out and work the exact same pattern, sitting my butt back on the heels, pressing through the arms, back as far as I can, sitting deep into the hips, and rounding into that low back. Completing those, I'm bringing my knees in, going to an all-four position, and I'm going to work a cat-camel stretch. So as I stretch from here, I'm pressing up through the arms, but I'm rounding my neck, my spine, arching everything up as high as it'll go, and then I'm relaxing back down, tipping my head up through the neck and the spine, arching it back as far as it'll go. So I'm working that round, pressing up, tuck the chin, get big here, and then relaxing back down, arching back, tipping the head up. As I complete that stretch, we're going to go into an anti-pelvic tilt. So I'm locked in here, head's neutral, I'm locking in my back, and I'm going to press back as far as I can go, not allowing the pelvis and the hips to break. And then I'm going to relax back out of it. So again, I'm sitting back here, pressing back into it. If I go too far, you'll see the back relax and collapse. That tells me I've gone too far in the stretch. So I'm working from here, trying to press back and maintain that neutral position, coming back forward and through. As I complete those stretches there from that all-four position, now I'm going to take it over onto my back. From the back, I'm tucking my legs up. I'm going to lock down the core, lock down the low back. Arms are up here tall. And I'm going to stretch back. Opposite arm to opposite leg. Core is tight. Low back is pinned to the ground. And then I reset back in the middle. Again, stretching back on that dead bug. Reach back. Smashing the low back into the ground. Coming back here to reset in the middle. It's very important that I go slow and controlled on the tempo so I continue to brace through my core. Bringing the feet back down, and I'm going to allow myself to arch a little bit. I'm going to smash down into the core and hold it. As I hold that position, I'm going to bridge up, lock it out through the glutes, bring it back down, and then relax back into that arch. Smash it down, lock in the core, press through the heels, squeeze up through the glutes, control it back down, and and relax again at the bottom. The last stretch that we're going to do is the T-spine series. I'm going to bring this leg over and across. I'm folding my arms out here to the side, working as hard as I can to keep this knee pinned down. For some of you, it might be easier to straighten this leg out and keep that foot down. I'm going to roll back as far as I can here on this T, and then bring it back to the middle. When I complete those reps, I'm going to roll both arms up, reach back on a Y, come back to the top, and bring it back down to the side. The last one, I'm going to keep this arm down, reach out, back and behind, all the way around, and then all the way back, taking it to the start. I'm dragging my fingertips all the way around the body as long as it'll go, and then bring it back to reset. And that completes the stretch.